sorry, folks. I'm gonna have to do is get this off my chest and rant about a ridiculous subject. It's actually kind of multiple subjects, and I'll get involved in telling you what this is all about. I actually personally think that trollers, most of them are just fucking stupid, and they just repeat rhetoric, and all they do is confirm my original statement that they are idiots. Seriously, you know, some trolls say they troll somebody just to get a response, but if you look, it looks like, bro, you're the one that's mad, not me. You instead of like trying to go after my statements or somebody else's statements of you just go blatantly just calling them an idiot, a cunt, or whatever. Like with me, just recently some little kid just said was "fuck you," and then just responded to me. I wish that I would just die and go in a hole because, and quote unquote, that I support an attention whore. And plus, this person also stated that this so-called attention whore, its followers is nothing more than horny 7-year-olds. And plus that they're clickbait. Like, dude, you hate this person so much, you follow them around on their different social media accounts to harass them and harass anybody that kind of uplifts them or says something like, uh, you know, I find your videos hilarious, but you have a bunch of idiots in your within your chat boards and chat rooms and stuff. And plus, don't feed the trolls. I specified, told her also don't feed the trolls, but still, I really don't care if trolls go after me. But I find it ridiculous that a troll trying to declare me stupid for being nice and stating the fact and confirming that he indeed is a fucking little horny little 7-year-old that is going after her because he can't get any. Is it the fact that you, Pedro, that I'm gonna call you out, dude? You're just a horny little kid. I looked at your damn site, I looked at your films, your videos. All it is short clips of you destroying stuff and, stupid little games. And, like what? Lefty and righty are rejecting you? Is that what it is? Do you really want me to go that way? You sound like you are so immature, ignorant about the situation of people or their feelings. You have no concept of anything. Think about this. Before you call any female a cunt, a whore, or whatever, being derogative and saying that they're slut. Think about this. If you were a true man, it doesn't matter how old you are, would you, if you had a girlfriend, would you want somebody to call your girl a whore, a slut, a cunt, or anything like that? That she, gives it up for Pez? Do you really want somebody to mistreat your lady that way? That's if you had a girlfriend. How about if they said the same thing about your sister, or your mom, or your grandma, or any female that's important to you that you care about in your family? If you were an adult and had kids, would you want them to say something about your daughter that way? Or if your kids have kids of their own, want them to say that about your granddaughter or your great granddaughter? Or maybe you have as a niece. Would you want that somebody say that about that, or to your niece, or maybe your cousin? Think about it. before you start throwing the whore label at somebody and saying that they're clickbait, think about this. You clicked on them. You went after them. And if you are one of the fucking idiots that goes into her Twitch account and harasses her and donates just to pop up an obscene message or something that everyone can see, and she can see it right up front on the screen, just to harass her. All I'm saying, dude, you are the fucking moron. You're saying that I'm stupid or she's a stupid cunt or whatever. You are. You're the whore. You're the dumb whore because you want her or idolize of that, but you also want to destroy somebody's happiness. You know, if you truly hated somebody, didn't like their videos or whatever, don't fucking watch them. Don't even bother commenting. You commenting, it's actually, just hitting the dislike button, that's actually giving them more of ratings. You stupid little fuck. Seriously, if you comment, that's ratings for them, all this shit. If you want them off, then don't comment, don't rate, just don't do anything. Don't even watch their shit. If it gets you so butthurt over they're having a good time making a video or whatever, then don't watch it. Don't watch their live streams if you don't like them. It's that simple. If you're going to say the person's stupid for what they say, that's whatever. But I'm going to tell you, she has as much right to act like a fucking idiot on the internet as much as you do. She has the same rights, like I specified. I'll put the link down below about what I responded to him. I didn't really give it much of a thought. It was only like an hour after or so, a little over an hour after, from Pedro responded to me and called me names, said fuck you and all that. Like, really? You're the idiot, You just specified how stupid you are within your own comments. This is not just towards him. I see this in a lot of comments. I know, trolls exist, but the thing is, I'm not supporting, these false gamer quote-unquote girls, gamer girls. I'm not against them. They know that they have large breasts, and they know they can get ratings by playing a stupid popular game. They don't even have to care about it. They can just show footage and respond to it and pretend, respond to what's on the screen. And some people are so stupid to believe, they're actually playing this game when they're not. And you're even dumber by trolling them and calling them names and doing the donation and trolling them. You're just feeding them. You're just giving them this, of these false gamer girls, I'm not against it. They know how to exploit the stupid, and they are doing it very well. If you want them off, then don't watch them. Do not donate to them. Don't even bother commenting on any of their forms of social media, their live streams. Don't even bother. It's that simple. If they have no audience, they have nobody to donate to them, then sooner or later, they will just fade away. They will go away. But if they're truly honest and find entertainment in doing this, even for themselves, even if they do a live stream and there's nobody there, and they do it, and record it and stuff and put it on their channel or whatever, they're doing it out of love, with care, for their own enjoyment, then I say, go for it. I don't care if you're male or female or whatever. Just go for it. Just be happy. If this gives you some sort of validation in life or some enjoyment, then do that. But to be a troll to somebody, it's pointless and it's also very pathetic. Trust me, I know how to troll trolls, and I find it really funny when trolls get so fucking butthurt and they start yelling rhetoric, and they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. It's funny. I laugh at it. Alright. Since you probably not know if you didn't click about the message or, where this kind of stems from. Alright. The person, the quote unquote gamer girl, that's what she considers herself. I consider her a character, not the real her. Because, face it, a lot of times somebody portrays and saying this is who they are, and a lot of times it's not, they're just bullshitting you. Just kind of the same way when Boxy was on YouTube, there was Boxy videos. There was people that were for her that thought she was funny and cute and whatever, and then there was others that thought she was fucking weird or stupid or crazy or something like that. And they actually, the idiots actually believed that was who she really was. It's like, dude, Boxy is a character that she made up. She had fun making these little stupid videos. It was fun. It was entertaining to her. It was also entertaining to me, by the way. Alright. The quote-unquote gamer girl I'm talking about, her screen name, or username, whatever the hell you want to consider it, is BrittanyVenti, which Venti means 20, if you didn't know. It's Italian. Yeah. Some of the videos, she seems very earnest about how she feels, that she feels threatened, she feels violated, being harassed online. She does seem to be honest about this. Am I for her of saying stupid shit? That's up to her. She has the right to say something stupid. But I don't have to agree to it of what she says. A lot of times it's just her vernacular. It puts people off. It just irks people in a way. And sometimes she says something utterly ridiculous. You just have to fucking laugh at it. I'm sorry to say this, Brittany, because a lot of the things you say, you have very little knowledge about what you're talking about, such as you want to be president. Yeah, understand this. To be president, just read on the subject, okay? You can't just say, I'm going to be president, vote for me. It doesn't really work that way because there is so many guidelines. You have to have a certain number of votes, written campaign to even join or whatever. You have to have the finances to pay for the entry fee, and besides that, you're not old enough. I'm sorry to say that. You are not old enough to run for president. Maybe run for president of your student council, at your college, if you're old enough to go to college yet. Or whatever, I don't really gonna say that she's young or old. Another thing is, if you don't want trolls, then you have the ability on your stream just to do is deny chats, or get your quote-unquote boyfriend, or like I would probably consider boy toy, to be the moderator and just ban everybody, Someone, spams the board, ban them instantly. Just fucking ban people. Ban, while you're playing your game and going on that thing. It's quite simple. Another thing, don't bother reading the chats because it's just plain idiocy. why respond to them? And more things, like, you're surprised that somebody was able to get get your nude photos that you take. Let's put it this way: you use an Apple iPhone, right? Use the iPhone. Well, let me guess. You automatically, even probably didn't even know this, you back up your images that you take and you have it in your account, which is your iCloud account. iCloud and other forms of the so-called clouds or whatever, which they're actually servers, if you didn't know, they get hacked all the time. And especially if there's nudes and somebody really wants to actually go after somebody, they will go for it. And most of the people that go after you are just script kiddies. They're not actually hackers. They claim, I'm a hacker. No, you're not. You're a fucking script kiddie. You fucking found, scripts, programs to do is break into accounts, or you found was a password generator to be able to get in there or whatever, or you went online or went on the dark web and found somebody that actually has her password accounts to all of her social media and paid a large fee for it. And if you use a credit card, you're an idiot because your bank account just got robbed. Dumbass. Most of the transactions on the dark web is actually done through using of Bitcoin or other, cryptic currencies. And here's another thing, Brittany, is that you also too is use Snapchat. Here's another thing. Snapchat is also easily hacked. And a lot of times people just do this and boom, they can hack you, your accounts, or your significant others, or whoever you're sending these photos to. It's not that hard. I can easily find the images, the real nude images of you. It's not that hard for me to do. For somebody else, it might be a little difficult. Me, instant. Doesn't matter. But I don't need to. It's like, why? I'm just telling you, be careful about using your social media and also using your camera such as this, But besides, people are going to be mad at you because you call some of your chatters, people in the chat rooms is the 666ers or the doo-doo-doers, They do the doo-doo-doo, because when you say that, it sounds funny and, people laugh at it and make fun of it. It is funny when you rant about that. Another thing about it is that you call people the Illuminati. The Illuminati are, like, come on. The real Illuminati, the real Illuminati society was wiped out a long time ago, and the last vestige of it was in the 1800s. And they weren't even part of the actual political party that was called the Illuminati Society, which was originally it was in Europe, and it was just a couple of guys that were claiming they are part of the Illuminati, and also a few other secret organizations, and what they were doing was causing crimes, robbing banks, but they were stupid because they got caught. So they just said, well, we're part of this secret organization or whatever, We're also the Masons. So, just so people get freaked out, which most likely they weren't part of any of these groups whatsoever. And here's another thing. I keep on saying it's another thing. Well, you go in saying Channel 4 is after you. That is very funny, but it's actually 4chan. And you're actually supposed to say it pretty fast, so it would be slurred together, so it would be fortune. That's the reason why the logo of 4chan is within a four-leaf clover, because four-leaf clover is a symbol of good luck and good fortune. 4chan. All right. That's if you didn't understand it, you're just too young to even understand any of these things or know of these things. You probably are not part of that. And same thing, like when you do a video about any game that you're doing, do some research on the game. Or if you, so you don't seem like you're an idiot, and don't claim you know everything about the game, because a lot of these games, not even the designers have seen everything in the game. Especially today, there's like so much freaking content where the head designer of the game hasn't even have a clue to what is everything and hasn't seen everything, because it's divvied out as a project to multiple little small groups and they bring it together as one final project. Like Skyrim is a huge immersive game where a lot of times even the creators of it don't know everything that was in it. They haven't seen it when they first launched it. Same thing with the creators, well, it's the same company, it's Bethesda. But I'm talking about the actual crew that actually creates these games. They haven't really seen everything. So don't claim that you're an expert at whatever game. And for all you idiots that want to harass her because she didn't know about there being a bar in Grand Theft Auto 5, it's not the 5th, it's called Grand Theft Auto 5, GTA 5. If she didn't know about this, it's because she's probably one of these people that went la-di-la-di-la-di, through the game and didn't really play it or do like what I do, is actually seek out every little hidden thing within games. I do that. She's probably not one of those. She probably just figured out, hey, I can drive, learn how to drive around and just kind of do that. Or, fuck with people online without actually playing the game or knowing about the missions. Or she might have not even known that there's shops within the games where you can actually change your clothes, buy clothing. Or how to even get to the highest points in the game, or to kill yourself, or find, the hidden characters within the game. Or even how to even mod, You can't really claim to be an expert in everything. And don't harass them over somebody's stupidity, alright, people? Because it's not worth it. But, alright, this has been going on for too long right now. I said kind of my piece. In some ways, yes, I am supporting her, but I'm supporting her because this character she portrays online, to me, she's entertaining. She gives me so much ammunition to make videos. And basically, I could make a video a week about the rhetoric and ridiculous stuff she says in her live streams and stuff like that. I can just make videos going against the ridiculous things she says, or the ridiculous things that you trolls do. But I figured this would be the only video that needs to be addressed about this. Till next time.